Welcome to the Broadway Christmas Parade, brought to you by RE/MAX Real Estate Service, with your host, Jessica Wheeler and Bobby Sharp. Season's greetings from New Image Media and SanfordTV.live. Merry Christmas.
Good morning, I'm Donald Andrews, Mayor of the town of Broadway. I want to welcome everyone to the Broadway Lions Christmas Parade. We appreciate you guys coming out and participating in the parade this year. We're looking forward to it.
He's got a cute little elf passenger in the back there.
And here comes our Lee County High School ROTC.
Looking sharp. Everybody's shined up, pressed. Very nice. They're keeping the rest of the parade in line this year.
On this beautiful Saturday.
This beautiful spring December day.
Yes.
What is going on with this weather?
It does not seem like Christmas is a couple weeks away.
Not at all, but it certainly is. Certainly is. And we've got the Broadway Town Commissioners coming up, but first the Grand Marshal.
From Los Churros, the best Mexican restaurant here in Broadway, rated #1 in Lee County 2 years in a row.
Smells great. Drive through here any time of the day and you smell them. And the Broadway Commissioners just behind them. We've got some festive music here on the next float. This is Los Charros. Very nice with their Christmas tree and their elves.
And here we have Broadway Hardware, our local hardware store here in Broadway.
They sell a little bit of everything. Every single thing with their tractor on the back of their float.
If they don't have it, you don't need it.
That's right. And the Grinch. This is our first one of this parade. Representing Harnett County here. I think he stopped to terrorize some onlookers. And we've got Commissioner Mark Lovett coming up in this blue Mustang. Oh, I think the Grinch has taken away our cameras. He's really real busy today.
Making sure the kids are staying in line, right?
That's
for Santa
right.
Claus.
Keeping everybody out of the street. Followed by Wilkinson Chevrolet Buick Cadillac.
A couple of really nice cars coming through. Brand new Cadillacs and Chevrolets.
That's right. Shined up for the parade, of course. Have some beautiful ladies waving at us. The pageant wave. Perfect. Perfect. And there's a gentleman doing a pageant wave in the white GMC pickup.
Now that looks like a great Christmas present.
It would be a great Christmas present, I think. All right. Coming up, we've got the Southern Lee High School Band. We'll hear them in just a few moments. Bobby, this is your first time hosting the parade.
Yes, yes.
That's exciting.
Yes, very thankful to be able to do it today.
And we're thankful for you, that's for sure.
And if you've never been to the little town of Broadway, it's definitely a must to come see.
That's right. You can't get the full picture of how many people are actually here. I mean, these streets are blocked off miles away, and they're just packed on the sides, so it's great. Really good for the community. Southern Lee High School Marching Band. Somebody's flying their drone above. Maybe they're helping keep them in line.
A couple of the mascots coming through.
That's
Little
right.
puppies.
And their equipment carrier. Very important. They can't just carry those things around with them all day.
Right.
And we'll have a group of wheels from the past. So this is where I get to guess how many of these cars I can get wrong.
Beautiful cars today, too.
Absolutely beautiful, all of them.
Chrome shining.
Very nice. Got some passengers in the back of that one. Puppies in the back, grandkids, it looks like in the back, a couple of them.
Just a great cruising day.
We've got a Santa look-alike here. Santa's driving that red.
Yeah. It's a nice sleigh.
Uh-huh, absolutely. Convertible, it's a great day for a convertible. And we got a white Chevrolet coming up. Volkswagen.
Don't see those most of nowadays.
You don't. You don't. I'm gonna guess. I think this one's a Bel Air.
That's what it looks like.
I think I've got it. I think it's the Patrick Swayze car. I might be wrong, but we're gonna roll with it.
Sounds good to me.
Nobody here to tell me anything else.
Very rare. A beautiful Camaro.
That's right.
It's always been my dream car.
Oh my goodness. He probably wouldn't give it to
Yeah.
you. It wouldn't matter what you offered him for it. I'm sure that's his one thing.
That's right.
We got a lady driving this. Oh no, that's not. I'm sorry.
A couple of really nice old Chevrolet trucks.
That's right. We're getting some bigger
GMC.
trucks now. That's an old Bronco, isn't it? GMC Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Yep. You don't see those very. I don't think
No.
they definitely don't make them anymore.
And a beautiful baby blue.
Beautiful.
And another Camaro
All
convertible.
right. This one does have a lady driving it.
There's our drone here.
Okay. We're waving at the drone.
Taking pictures from up above.
That's right. It's a good view, I'm sure. Then he really does get the perspective of how many people are here today. It's a great turnout.
For such a small town, it is.
Yep. We've got some furry friends coming in from the Carolina Veterinary Hospital. These guys usually do a little bit of whatever they want. See, whatever they want.
Whatever they want.
It's their time to shine for sure.
It's just like our dogs.
That's right.
They run the
Like
show.
most dogs, yes. We hear some big trucks in the distance. Oh, looks like we've got, let's see who this is. Some little guys passengering this big truck with Euphronia Presbyterian Church. Wishing everybody a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And the Lee County Slammers Volleyball Club. They got a fancy ride.
They do. And a high seat up where you can see all.
That's right. That is a good spot.
Passing out candy.
Very nice. Those girls are always full of energy. There's more of them. Another fancy ride.
That's the rest of them.
That's right. Yep. Lee County Slammers. And coming up, we've got Knotty Pine Woodworks and Sawmill.
And our old farm hall looks almost brand new.
That's right. They usually do. If they make it to this parade, they look brand new. And Cape Fear Rural Fire Department rolling through.
Couple of real nice fire trucks from our local right here in Broadway.
That's right. These guys are volunteers, a lot of them, and you wouldn't believe, besides firefighting, the things that they show up for. You know, they go into the neighborhoods at Halloween, Christmas, pass out candy, and that is all some kids have to look forward to. So it's really, really important and impressive, the things that they do. Lee County Emergency Services coming through. Playing a little in sync for us.
Get a little jam
The
as they're
fire
going
marshal, Lee County Fire Marshal. And I bet we got Smokey the Bear here.
through. With our North Carolina Forest Service.
That is certainly Smokey. Telling us only you can prevent forest fires. And we've got the Cape Tractor Club rolling through. See, this is the part where you can't tell how old these tractors are because they've shined them up brand new.
And look like they're still in great working condition.
Absolutely. But I bet they sit under shelters in a garage, protected from the weather, but they've done their time.
That's
for
right.
sure. And carrying a passenger looks really excited.
At about 3 miles an hour.
That's right. Couple more tractors. Anybody knows any of these gentlemen personally, I bet they know everything about these tractors. They've been passed down generation to generation, used to work the farm, and now they're just ornaments.
Just for show now.
That's right. That's right. Got a really big piece of equipment coming up down here. Let's see. Got a John Deere on the back of the Buchanan Farms 18-wheeler.
And if you haven't been to Buchanan Farms, it's right outside of Broadway. Nice little produce stand. They have Christmas trees right now for sale, all kinds of produce and all kinds of really good things. And all through the year, they have concerts there where they open it up and have food trucks and bring in a lot of neat stuff.
I do.
For the community.
I see a lot of advertisements, you know, on social media
Right.
when you're scrolling through, and then people posting that they got their Christmas tree. I actually saw one the other day. Somebody had gotten the Christmas tree from the pint-sized pasture.
Yes.
Is
yes.
that, yeah. So people don't realize that those businesses, find ways to stay busy during the sort of the slower season. We won't call it an off season.
Yes.
Because they don't have an off season.
And pint-sized pasture, if you've not been there, that is a great thing, too, that they do. They have their farm animals out where you can go through and pet them and feed them.
That's right.
They have just a lot of neat stuff. It's a great Saturday whenever they do them.
Yeah. I have heard lots of good things about the pint-sized pasture. So, and we've got a little bit of a delay here. The Sudan Clowns are just down the street, but they're making their way here. They've got a whole show that they'll put on for us.
Are you ready to sell your home and don't know which realtor to choose? Well, not all realtors are the same. I'm Crystal Copas, and I don't just stick a sign in the yard, throw it in the MLS, and hope to collect a commission. I provide a customized marketing plan that includes professional staging, photography, videography, and drone at no cost to you. Contact me, Crystal Copas, with RE/MAX Real Estate Service, and let's get your house sold. 919-356-5402 or visit me at crystalcopas.com.
Just back with the Sudan Clowns from Dunn. These guys are don't tell, they're my favorite.
They're so bright and colorful.
Oh, you can't miss them. They are such a fun part of the show every year. They always hold the parade up too because they just have so much going on.
They got so much to share.
Goodness, they really do. And we got Central Carolina Community College athletes coming through.
And an extra clown
Some more clowns. Oh, we got a little show here from the Central Carolina athletes. Sorry, guys, you can't show those clowns up.
Think about how long it takes for them to get prepared for it, too.
Goodness. And they do so many of these things every year. It's wild. They were at the Sanford Parade the other night for sure. And let's see, we're going to have Everything Pine Sanford. This is broker in charge Heather Hughes coming through.
They got their trailer fixed up really nice.
It's
with
beautiful.
With a gingerbread
Absolutely
house.
beautiful. Love it. Cute little gingerbread house. I don't think they sell gingerbread houses, but anything else you need, they can help. And Cub Scout Pack, 9:53. They meet Sunday evening at Shallow Well Church. Were you a Cub Scout when you were young?
I was for a few years.
You were?
Sure was.
I was in 4-H. I think I was an officer in 4-H. I don't remember. I think treasurer or something like that. I don't know what the treasurer doesn't do anything. We were little kids. The adult handled the money somewhere.
It's all about getting out in the community and supporting it.
And Cameron Grove AME Zion Church coming through. They are reintroducing their church. Jesus is the reason for the season. Merry Christmas, they're saying.
Got Grandma riding on the back.
That's right. And these guys, we were just talking about them. Pint-sized pasture.
And they've got all their favorite animals they have brought.
Look how sweet. Hard to believe those are real animals. They're being so good.
And they are so friendly. We set
Wow.
up there, and they have animals just walking around. You can just walk up and pet them at any time, and just very, very well mannered.
And Central Carolina Academy cheer team coming through in their red, white, and blue.
And here we have Broadway Elementary School. Merry Christmas from the staff and the students.
Do we know the lady on top? Is she the principal?
I think it
Probably.
is.
All right.
And she has just, I think in this last year, become a part of Broadway Elementary.
Well, that's good. That's an important job.
It's a lot of kids to look after.
And some more beautiful classic cars coming through. We got Chris Jaster, Sylvia Nunnery, Justin Sloan rolling through. Followed by Lee County High School Yellow Jackets Marching Band and Color Guard.
They always do a phenomenal job. Our daughter was in the band for several years.
Really? I was in the orchestra because that group gets to sit still and play.
Not have to walk through the parades, right?
No. We were not ever walking and chewing gum, walking, playing interest. We just walk and then we do other things.
I definitely couldn't do it. I have 2 left feet, 2 left hands.
Oh, goodness. I don't know how these guys do it, especially with some of the bigger instruments, those drums, the tuba. Great job, guys.
Mr. Wilkins, the band leader.
Great job. These ladies keeping up at the back here.
A couple more really nice cars coming through.
That's right. We're going to have in these nice cars, we got Roger Gilmore, David O'Quinn. Beautiful. Somebody had to do it.
It's hard to see these cars going this slow.
I know. I think some of them will overheat if they have to. I think we did have an issue with somebody's motor too big, speed too slow, something like that. There's a lot of truth to it.
So we done it a couple years ago with our motorcycle ministry from Crossroads.
Yeah.
And it was the same way,
Oh,
going
goodness.
slow, and the bikes were overheating.
And we've got Merry Christmas from Broadway Baptist Church. Really nice float.
They've got another Grinch with them.
They sure do. This one's mild compared. The first one
The
had
first
to really give it to us, get things started. And we've got a pageant queen coming through. Elite North America. Miss Cheryl Monet. Beautiful. Very festive. And the East Lee Middle School cheerleaders.
Sharing the Christmas cheer.
Get some more royalty here. The Lee Regional Fair pageant queens and princesses, I'm sure. Lovely ladies.
And then next we have the Ascend Leadership Academy cheer team.
And these girls really need to do it up. This is, my daughter attends high school at Ascend. Great job. And their Christmassy socks.
Next is the Sanford Car News coming through from the car clubs here in Sanford.
Looking very sharp.
And a whole line of some really awesome older trucks.
Really nice. Yeah, they've got a good mix, I think.
They do.
Old and newer model vehicles. Bobby, as these guys are rolling through, we should mention your business, Pop
Awesome.
Heaven.
Pop Heaven Gourmet Popcorn and Sweet Shop, located right here, right downtown on Main Street, Broadway. We have been here for about a year and a half.
Okay.
We make about 70 different flavors of popcorn. We pop about 600 to 800 gallons of popcorn a week. We smell up the whole town whenever we pop. So people will come in and say, I could smell it before I got out of the car.
That's good. And we've got a couple of your employees here. We should bring them around.
We do. We
Talk with them.
We have Ms. Lily Kern and Sophia Scott.
Okay.
Both of them have been working with us for about a year now.
All right. Welcome, guys. Step right here in the middle. So I need to know, because popcorn is my most favorite thing, favorite flavors, and I know that you each have one.
Yeah, I definitely have one. I'd have to say my favorite is probably strawberry cheesecake.
Oh, I haven't had that one.
So good. One of our top flavors.
The jalapeno cheddar.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah.
I love that. I think it's the savory, a little more than the sweet for me, but I'm going to have to do that strawberry cheesecake. Are you guys having a good time at the parade?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, great.
So they've been
Great.
working with us hard this morning, and they get them a little break right now when the parade comes through. And
They definitely have. This little shop is buzzing today, for sure. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
thank you.
Back to some of these classic and newer model cars here.
Good to see you.
Cyclone. GMC Cyclone. I don't think I've ever seen one of those before. Now this is what my kids are into.
The higher the better, right?
That's right. The higher the better.
One of my favorite styles of the Mustangs from back in
Yes.
the late 80s, early 90s.
Fox body, beautiful. That's my favorite color too.
Oh, it's a pretty
actually.
color.
I love it.
And this Camaro,
Absolutely
too.
love it. Beautiful. And one of my brothers actually had one of these. I believe that's a Monte Carlo. Forgive me if it's not. This was his first car when he was 16, but I tell you, it would outrun his buddy's
Most
cars.
everything else out there. And that's what I love about the parade. You see a lot of stuff you don't get to see every day.
That's right. That's right.
And our Ben Haven Fire Department and Rescue.
They have their, looks like, I hate to call them ugly, but the ugly Christmas sweater type sweaters on in there. Maybe there's a party later. We
Having
don't
fun,
know.
having
Yep.
fun today in the parade.
Oh, we've got a tractor doing a donut back here. That's fun. He's got lights on for Christmas. He's ready. He's been doing this long enough. He could plow a circle in the middle of this road if we needed him to.
Turn it right on a dime.
That's right. Much better than me trying to get in here today. Much better than me. All right. These tractors are from Sandhills Antique Farm Equipment.
Very pretty John Deere green
Really nice.
with a cup holder.
Well, you have to have a cup holder.
That's
and
right.
it looks like, I might be wrong, but it looked like it was holding a Stanley Cup.
That's what it looks like.
I guess if you want your wife to ride your tractor, you have to get a Stanley Cup
And
holder.
a two-seater, right?
That's right. Definitely. I saw one lady that looked like she might have been hanging on for dear life. That's not me, but I might do it in a seat. No, this is me. This one, the international enclosed. That thing's got air conditioner.
It's got everything you need.
And the Hornet Sudan Racers suited up back here doing their tricks. These guys are awesome. So fun to watch. By this point in the Christmas season, they've done numerous parades. They've probably done a few or have some more to do today.
With all the parades going
As we're
around
running
everywhere.
out of weekends. Right. Yep. These guys are, I mean, the amount of time and planning and
And you wonder sometimes how these guys fit in these little cars.
That's right. Oh, yeah, because I know a lot of these guys personally. They're way over 6 foot tall, some of them. Harvey Beard is my daughter's preschool teacher's husband. He's been doing it for years. I just saw him at the front there. So he is a seasoned Sudan racer.
And they look like they're lining up to go racing.
Well, they do. They do. Waving at the crowd. All right. Great job, guys.
And just to promote the town of Broadway a little bit, if you've never been here and don't know much about it, there's a ton of local small businesses here. Probably over 90% of the businesses here in town are locally owned small businesses.
That's right.
So come out and support each and every one of them if you're close by. Several great restaurants here. Like I said, Los Churros, #1 Mexican restaurant, 2 years running, hopefully 3 this year. Woodard's, one of my favorite places, the best soul food you can find, the best fried chicken.
We've mentioned before their collard sandwich.
Collard sandwich.
Which I still haven't had. I need to leave here today and go get me one.
Go get one.
But you told me about the fried chicken, so now I'm really going to have to do it.
And their secret that they do that is my favorite is they dunk their fried chicken in their barbecue sauce after they fry it. And you have to ask for that special.
Oh.
And it is so good.
That's the Bobby Sharp special.
That's right.
Barbecue sauce.
Steven and the Woodard family really does it up.
We got it. And the North Carolina State Elks Association promoting drug awareness, Americanism, hoop and soccer shoots, scholarships, veterans, and more.
Very unique trike coming through with a two-seater.
Nice. That one's got it all. It's even towing there. And Paradise, AME Zion Church, located here in Broadway. Very festive. They're ready. Ready for the holidays. 495 Lloyd Stewart Road if you were thinking about paying them a visit.
Right here in Broadway. And our Carolina Trace Fire Department coming up next. They don't have the sweater, so they're not quite as festival as the last one.
I know. We're going to have to talk to them about that. They're being outdone by those other guys. These guys are just dressed up as firefighters. And we've got another small business rolling through. This one is Dips and Dogs Deli.
Right here, located right on Main Street, too, right downtown Broadway. Ice cream and hot dogs.
That's right. That's what my kids are going to be after when we leave here. I'm going to tell them, we just got to stop and get like one thing at each place. We'll share it all.
That's right.
And Overhills High School Marching Band. Through the woods from my house.
You could probably hear them when they're practicing.
Night and day, day and night. It's really nice, though. See, they're nice to listen to.
That's
so we
right.
can't complain. They've got a really great sized band.
Then their color guard coming up behind them.
Support team. That they're there for me if I were in the band in case I trip.
Carry you the rest of the way.
Yes. Followed by Elite Golf Cart Repair.
And a fancy golf cart. Looks like it's got
right.
leather seats on it.
Looks pretty nice. There's a need for that. I know a lot of people.
Absolutely.
Golf carts are not just for the golf communities anymore. They have four-wheel drive golf carts, all kinds of things you can do to them.
So Reagan and Son ground maintenance with their skid steer and lawnmower and Santa Claus and reindeer riding it.
That's right. And they're telling our patrons to win a Yeti cooler. Take a picture, tag and share on Facebook. Reagan and Son Grounds Maintenance. Well, back to the small businesses here. Did we told about Woodard's, the chicken, and we told about the popcorn.
And then we also have Hollywood Nights that's located right beside our store. It's the local pizza place here.
I wondered where people were getting pizza boxes from, so that's good.
So it's really a little one-stop shop area. You can get a little bit of anything you want.
Oh, it definitely is. We got First Bank down the road, the hardware stores here. All kinds of stuff. There is a Dollar General. If you need a Dollar General, gas station.
Got to have a Dollar General everywhere.
That's right. A Dollar General or two everywhere sometimes. Sanford Academy, gymnastics and cheerleading. That facility is very nice if you've never been there. My daughter used to do gymnastics there that was, kids. They want to do this one day and they want to do the other the next day. But for a short time.
That was the career choice.
It was a good, nice facility to go to.
And so then also right here where we're set up at is the old part of the old part of Broadway. Some old buildings, some of them over 100 years old. The building that we're in is actually the original Bank of Broadway.
Oh.
And it is dated back to 1921.
Oh, my goodness.
We still have the original safe that was in it when the store was built. We keep our popcorn secrets in it now.
That's good. That's a good place for them. Well, no sneaking into the safe. That's what he's saying.
That's right. And so, and then also besides popcorn, a lot of people don't know we carry fudge too.
Oh, I've seen it.
We make some really good, very unique fudges.
Tell us about some of the flavors while we're sitting here hungry.
Lemon meringue pie.
Oh my goodness, is that your favorite?
Yes, it is so good. It really, when people try it, just the look on their face is like, what is that? What did I just eat?
Oh my goodness.
We do.
I don't know if I've ever seen lemon meringue pie fudge.
We do a chocolate mousse pie that's really good.
Oh, I bet.
We just introduced the s'mores one this week. And this is a festive float.
Definitely. Sandhills Entertainment offering DJ services. What a good time. Got on their boogie shoes.
Having a great time today.
They really are. They are having a great time. We've got a train coming up. Looks like the Polar Express.
It's even got a horn on it. Sounds like a train.
Super cool. And passengers. Throwing out candy.
Looks so fun.
A lot of parents had to bribe their kids to come to this today, and they told them they'd get candy. So thanks, guys, for fulfilling our promises that were completely empty before. All right. Merry Christmas from Wally on the back of this beautiful black truck. And Olaf.
Sandhills Trash Services with Grinch coming through, picking up the trash.
Again, another mild Grinch. Well, Bobby, how long have you been in Broadway?
So I'm actually born and raised Olivia, Benhaven area.
Okay.
So I've been here my whole life. So Broadway is very, very familiar to me. So yeah, my whole life.
That's
How about
good.
you?
I am from the other side of Harnett County, Anderson Creek area, my
not too
whole
far.
life.
Ah.
Yep. The only time I left, I went to school, I came back. That's about it. And now, Remax Real Estate Service is one of the parade sponsors. So I work there. I'm a real estate broker, and I have my 2 daughters that go to school in Harnett County. My oldest daughter is at Ascend, which is in Lee County, but
Okay.
yeah, so we're Harnett County born, bred.
Same here.
Yep.
Me too.
Be
So
here till we die, I'm sure.
I hope so. I hope so.
Absolutely.
We have traveled all around the United States, and it's always been our favorite place to come back to.
Yep.
Always love coming back home.
Of course, of course.
So
Well-
how long have you been in real estate?
This is my 3rd full year, but
Awesome.
my mom was a real estate agent when I was born, just after, and so I've been in and around it my whole life, and I just kind of did my own thing for a few years, well, for many years, I should say,
Right.
and it's come back to me.
And
It got me.
and at a good time, it looks like
It's been
everybody's
wonderful.
moving down.
It's been really wonderful. Yes.
We have met so many people that's come through that's not from here, not
Yeah.
from the area, and has moved down to get away. Wanted to come a little bit of a
That's
smaller
right.
town.
A little bit of a smaller town, a little bit of a slower, people will
Slower
stop and
pace.
talk with you, that kind of thing.
I
it's
call it
really
the Harnett
nice.
County hospitality.
There you go. That is very true. Very true. So did you come to the Broadway Parade when you were little?
So last year was the first year I ever saw the Broadway Parade.
Really?
It sure was. Of all the years I've never got to. We went to the one in Sanford when I was growing up, which was at a different spot. It was in Kendall growing
Yep.
up,
Yep.
but never made it to the Broadway Parade.
Yeah.
Missed so much fun not coming.
Coming up, we've got Sanford Masonic Lodge tossing out 5-gallon buckets of candy. There we go.
Mount Zion Church.
With a full float. Very nice.
And this is a beautiful float coming
It
up.
is. Very well done.
They had to spend a lot of time on this float.
Oh, of course. Maybe as much time cleaning up their truck.
And this is Crossroads Ministries. This is our church that me and my wife have been a part of for over 20 years.
Oh,
right here,
that's nice.
right here in Broadway. And they're actually wearing their motorcycle ministry shirts. We have a motorcycle ministry.
Okay.
We pick somewhere to go every couple weeks and
Nice.
just have a really good day of fellowship.
That is really nice. Now we've got the Sudan Roadsters out of Sampson County. These guys were also at the Sanford Christmas Parade the other night. Good stuff. And their emergency vehicles coming in behind them.
Look like they've done that a time or
A
two.
few, probably a few thousand times. Tow trucks are equally as important, again, with the golf carts. See, somebody's got to work on the golf carts. Very nice. We've got a big dump truck coming up.
Maddox Concrete.
Okay. With their big equipment.
Yeah.
Got some onlookers telling him to honk his horn. Honk his horn.
This is a local concrete company right outside of Broadway.
Nice. Looks like they cleaned their equipment for the parade. Might as well. All right. We've got some fancy cars. Josh Maddox, Adam Douglas, Mark Assant, Alan Jackson. Not the singer, probably. If it is, we're going to get him to get out and sing us a little song.
Get us a concert.
That's right. And Michael Talbot in these classic cars rolling through. That's a pretty color Camaro.
It
I think it's
is.
green.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Different.
So you said y'all's office was located in Sanford?
We're located at the corner of Wicker and Steel Street.
Right downtown.
We are also in an old bank
Ah,
with a vault, but I think that you should be seeing our podcast come from there
Awesome.
pretty soon. We're getting that all set up. I tried to get it to be my office, but
right in the vault.
they were really afraid that I would lock myself in.
As long as you don't forget the combination,
That's
right?
right. Cameron Boys Camp, bringing the snow to the parade.
On a 65, 70 degree day.
Yeah. Snowing. If it were real, it wouldn't last. Would not last. Great job, guys. That float is beautiful.
So are you a fan of the snow?
You know, I like it for 24 hours, and I'm not going anywhere when it happens either. Like,
You got to stay home and enjoy it.
the people that I appreciate, the essential people that must go to work.
Yes.
I'm not made for that. My nerves can't take it. I'm a true Southerner. Can't drive on it. I don't even pretend.
Might as
And
well just stay home and enjoy it and
make
build a
some soup.
snowman. Uh-huh.
Western Hornet High School Marching Band coming through. Beautiful colors.
This was my school growing up. This is where I graduated from.
What year did you graduate?
1995, just a
Okay.
couple of years ago.
That's right, just a couple of years ago. And I should say, my parents graduated from there in '85. But I have really young parents. You're not old, they're very young. They're practically teenagers.
So the local soccer.
All right,
With their
Sanford
puppy?
Area Soccer League. I didn't even notice that puppy on there. It's being so good.
So good.
They must have fed these animals massive amounts of treats at the end. And Holly Electric, residential installation and repair.
He has just got into the business the last few years. Really great family.
We always need electricians in my world. There's always a question, and we don't mess with electricity.
So just by chance, before I started popping popcorn, that was my past life. I grew up as
Really?
an electrician my whole life.
Oh my goodness.
And then made a little bit of a career change.
There you go. Little bit.
This is the Pocket Fire Department coming through now.
Pocket is just a little tiny town right outside of, most people probably think of it as, you know, a part of Broadway, and it is. You blink, and there it was,
There it
that
was.
kind of thing. But it is its own little thing. And Guardians of the Children, Sand Hills. Looks like a motorcycle club rolling through.
Beautiful day for a motorcycle ride, too.
Right. Passengers, that's always fun.
Just love the sound of the Harleys, too.
This lady on the trike's got the right idea.
That's right.
No tipping and tilting for her. She's good.
Just sit back and ride.
That's right. Relax.
Next is It's Gross, your local sanitation group. Trash pickup.
It's such a creative name. I mean, I've seen their signs and stuff everywhere. You can't. It catches your eye, and you go, "What in the world?"
Yes.
But it works.
Yes.
Does exactly what it's supposed to.
Very ingenious.
That's right. I think this is an extension of.
Western Hornet FFA.
There we go. Future farmers, every single one of them. They did not take the class because they didn't want to do PE 3
That's
times.
right.
They really are going to be farmers. Most of them probably will. That's wonderful. We've got some Girl Scouts, Troop 2948, running through.
Trying to catch up, it looks like.
Goodness. Oh, I think they have tiny members that might have gotten behind. That's
Not
okay. We got time. Bobby, I see a lot of people out here snacking on popcorn.
Yes. It has been a great snack for the day.
Yes.
We've had quite a few come in and get ice cream, too. We have
That's
Bluebell
right.
ice cream with fresh made waffle cones made
Oh.
this morning.
Delicious.
It's my favorite thing in the whole store.
Oh, the smells. I just don't know. I don't know what I would do with myself.
That's the best thing in the morning when we walk in and you still got all the smells from the day
Oh.
before.
Amazing. Pageant Queen, Miss North Carolina. Behind the TV. Behind them.
Boone Trail Fire Department with a couple of really nice fire trucks.
And elves. Lady elves on top. Wishing Merry Christmas over the loudspeakers here. some of their riders have on shorts. Who would have thought?
So you mentioned the popcorn and seeing it all around and some of the savory flavors, and you asked the ladies earlier what some of their favorite ones are.
Right.
So the one that really catches people off guard is the dill pickle.
Oh, yeah.
That is one of some of the favorites around here too.
It is. It's delicious. Even if you don't like dill pickle, you need to try
it.
It's got something a little more than. And this is Carly Ann's. This is a fairly new business to Sanford. If you don't follow them on Facebook, do it, and then you'll be there for lunch the next day.
Have not tried those. We'll have to try them.
They've got a good variety of things. Just classics with like a little twist usually.
There's some really neat restaurants in different places to get stuff around town, around Sanford.
We not that Carly Ann's is a hole in the wall, but you call it a hole in the wall, but we got some good holes in the wall.
That's the best places for sure.
Absolutely. And some more classic cars rolling through.
Eisenhower Pest Control is the next one coming up.
With the ultimate pest on their float. That pesky Grinch. Eisenhower has a lot of little tiny passengers that are taking a nap.
They've had a tough day already.
Yep, they probably got their bellies full of popcorn, and now they're down for the count. Their moms thank you.
Yeah. A nice quiet ride.
I know. My kids are older. I'll take them in, and they'll all load up on the fudge and the ice cream and be wired for sound for the rest of the day. And we'll thank you for that, too. Eventually, eventually they'll crash. R&W Farms, as well as Ballard Farms, is going to be rolling through with some of their tractors and equipment. And we've got some onlookers, cute little onlookers waving at our cameras. Looks like they're having a great time.
So these are the tractors more your style, right?
Yes, the
ones.
inside
with the air conditioned.
Right. Yep. Enclosed. We can heat it up. We can cool it down. I bet you there's all kinds of Stanley cup holders in those.
So have you been to the Broadway Parade before this year?
Yep. I actually have hosted it for the last 2 years, I think. Maybe 3. They got me like my first year in real estate, and I was like, sure, I'll host a parade.
Why not?
Why not? And it's been wonderful. It was a great time, and it always is. It's a great way to get to meet people of the community that I haven't met before. We've always got, new businesses popping up and new people moving in and out always.
And a lot of people just drive through Broadway,
That's
so it's
right.
nice to be able to come and actually be a part of it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Ballard Farms. If you sit down and eat a meal today, thank a farmer.
We'd be in trouble without them, for
Ooh,
sure.
We'd be in big trouble. Be relying on our parade candy for dinner.
It's nice to still be in a town where you have so many farmers around.
That's right. Absolutely. We got a lot of heavier equipment this year, it seems like. I don't know if the smaller businesses upgraded, expanded, or if they just got brave and decided to put their big trucks in there. It's nice. I know little boys especially, they just love these big trucks.
Yes. So I actually got to drive a truck for a couple of years too when I was growing up. Kind of a growing up as a kid and wanted to try it, and just a really fun experience.
And that was Tramway Rural Fire Department going through with their classic truck. And their modern truck coming right up. I think it was Benhaven that had the ugly sweaters, right?
It was Benhaven.
We're going to have to give them a gold star.
Hammerstone Vineyard and another old, unique, antique farmall.
Nice. And the American Heritage Girls and Trail Life USA passing by now. Look like they're ready to go on a hike. It's a good day for that, too.
Yes, it is.
Somebody wanted me to go today, I would go. Knock on something here.
And some new cars coming through.
Beautiful. We've got a couple of trucks coming through. I see D&D HVAC for heating and air. I need to stop one of these guys and ask them, should I turn the air conditioner on today? Because I asked my family and they looked at me like I had 3 heads. They said, I don't think so. Well, I do.
I think our air conditioner stays on year round.
Oh, gosh. I couldn't do that either. Deep River Volunteer Fire Department coming through.
Sloan's Welding coming through with their truck and pulling a drag car, it looks like.
Very nice. Welding is a trade that is overlooked.
Yes, it is.
This is one of those trades that, you know, you think you want to get into something, then consider welding.
Mm-hmm.
These guys make a good living if you're good at it.
Yes.
Got some country boys coming through. Lee County Ducks Unlimited. Follow them on Facebook.
Merry Christmas. And another big truck coming through.
Sanford Industrial Storage and Delivery for your boat and RV storage. Also wholesale flooring for all your flooring needs, delivery and installation. Call Rodney or Ryan. If you need their phone numbers, we can get them for you. Landmark Towing. With a passenger in their vehicle being towed.
Get another bird's eye view of the parade.
That's right.
Carolina Concrete, Landscape and Design.
Placing foundations for America.
And a big, pretty Christmas tree.
That's right. That looks like somebody picked it up out of their living room.
Mm-hmm.
Actually looks better than the one sitting in my living room right now.
It might have been one the Grinch stole.
Goodness. Caterpillar. Rolling through. Huge business in Sanford. If you meet somebody or you are from Sanford, I guarantee you know somebody or related to somebody that works for Caterpillar. Beautiful trucks rolling through. Very nice.
And that's really neat that they build these machines right here in Sanford.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
ship them all over the world.
All over the world. You wouldn't think it, but I always say this machine right here in the front, I think somebody needs to put a Santa in the front of it and just raise them right up.
Pick 'em right up above.
I don't think that the Santas would like that, though. I think that's the issue. It's definitely a safety thing. It's not a safe idea, but it would be fun.
Uh-huh.
Here we go. We're going to do a spin here for us. There we go. He's thinking, I don't need to get dizzy here. Great job. More Caterpillar rolling through. Little guys in the back of the truck there.
And it looks like we have a special guest coming up.
That's right. The grand finale. We got Santa and Mrs. Claus. And they've got the drone over top. Getting that bird's eye view. Wishing everybody Merry Christmas from the Broadway Lions Club. Very nice. Letting the crowd get their last requests in.
He'll be coming around before you know it, just
He
a couple
will.
of weeks.
He sees us when we're sleeping. That's for sure. Well, Bobby, thank you so much for joining me today.
Absolutely. It's been a pleasure.
And it was a great day. The weather was great. We really could not ask for more.
A better day.
I mean, the crowd has been great. Looks like everybody had a good time. We got some napping. They're in a popcorn nap. Stop by Pop Heaven here. Get you some popcorn, fudge, ice cream. Did I miss anything?
Jelly bellies,
Jelly
taffy.
candy. We forgot the
Yes.
candy.
Sour candy. And we actually carry a little bit of sugar-free candy, too,
Oh,
for those that can't have good
sugar-free
sugar.
candy.
Uh-huh.
Well, Merry Christmas
Merry
to
Christ-
everybody.
Merry Christmas, everyone, and Merry Christmas to you, too.
Yes, thank you.
Are you ready to sell your home and don't know which realtor to choose? Well, not all realtors are the same. I'm Crystal Copas, and I don't just stick a sign in the yard, throw it in the MLS, and hope to collect a commission. I provide a customized marketing plan that includes professional staging, photography, videography, and drone at no cost to you. Contact me, Crystal Copas, with RE/MAX Real Estate Service, and let's get your house sold. 919-356-5402 or visit me at crystalcopas.com.
Thanks for watching the Broadway Christmas Parade, brought to you by RE/MAX Real Estate Service. The Broadway Christmas Parade is a production of New Image Media and SanfordTV.live. And we're wishing you a very Merry Christmas.